Hey you, I'm getting quite used to having you around. It's LucyLuck, and today we are getting nice and cozy with some Valheim gameplay. So without further ado, get comfy cozy, pop on some headphones if you like, and let's go on an adventure. Hello, and long time no see. It is so good to be back, and so good to see you all again. And if you're new here, it's nice to meet you. I'm LucyLuck, and I like to play non-traditional cozy games and make them cozy. I have gotten so many requests for this game, and it took me a little bit to get around to actually playing it, but I am so glad that I did. Valheim is super comforting, and so I hope I can bring you all a bit of comfort. I want to start by giving you guys a little tour of the space that I've been working on here. This is where I make my mead. I got a little bar situation, getting started, and this is all very much a work in progress. I enjoy base building games, but I feel like I'm still kind of learning the ropes to this one. This is my storage situation I have going on, and then I have my little table over here. I just got this item from a witch, so I'm pretty jazzed about that. Here's my hot tub, and I'm trying to make like this massive bed situation. Anyways, then back out here, I just paved all this, and this is kind of where I do all of my smelting, and have a bit of storage area. And today, I'm not really going into this with too much of a plan. There's a lot of fun, comfy things we can do. We can do a bit of farming, so I might get started with that, because I definitely need to plant some crops. Here are my bees. They have honey for me. And I built this base kind of like near this abandoned village, so it would be kind of nice to like revamp it a little bit, you know. So let's see, I'm gonna get some seeds, and we'll probably plant some carrots, and I think we just got onion and turnip recently. And I got some ivy seeds here. That could be fun to play with. I kind of like the idea of having ivy growing up at the house. So, fair warning, this video may be quite a bit different than my usual videos. I typically do quite a bit of scripting beforehand, but tonight I really just wanted to chat, play this game, and spend time with you all in a way that feels just a little bit more human. I'm also getting accustomed to a new setup, so there may be new background noises or subtle differences. I'm not sure if you guys pick up on those things or not as much as I do, but I thought that, that just needed to be said. Okay, so I've never planted ivy before. I'm guessing I might need to put this in some cultivated soil, but it would be kind of cool to have it growing up one of the sides, kind of like coming up and around. I'm not sure. I also really need to fix these stairs. It's been a minute, okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we're gonna try that again, and this time, correctly. Gonna put in new stairs, and then we'll repair this side. to keep like stairs and patio from decaying over time, or if I need to put some sort of like porch overhang eventually. There might be a way. I just haven't looked it up because I'm too lazy. I want this to like grow up on the left side. But we'll test it out. I've never done this before. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. I'll put it there. And then I'm gonna grow some carrots and stuff. So we'll get started on that. But anyways, enough about my new setup and changes and time and all of that. How have you guys been? I've missed you so much, and I would love to hear from you in the comments and chat. I also have the Comfy Cozy Discord, as always, that I love to connect with people there. I want to take a moment to like really thank my moderators that help with the Discord. I have not been putting out any content, and yet they've stuck around and have, been hosting movie nights and music parties and all these things to keep everyone connected while I've been away, and I truly I couldn't do it without them. So I'm very grateful for my moderators, Kinsey and Bard, and then Colas Mulo and Jack. Thank you guys so much for everything you do to help me with this community. And I'm sorry I'm bad at farming. I don't know. I think I'm gonna end up messing this up. I had an idea for an organized system, and I did not do the organized system here, but it's okay. It's alright if it's a little imperfect, right? But yeah, I'm thankful for everyone that stuck around in general, I haven't made a video in, gosh, how long has it been? Let's see. I think my last video may have been in like 5 months ago. It's almost been half a year, and so truly it means so much to me that so many of you have stuck with me after all this time, and I'll slowly start to get good at this whole thing again, I'm sure. It'll just be a little less polished the first time around, and I'm trying not to do the thing where I never put out a video again because it's not perfect right away. I end up sort of being my own downfall in that way. Okay, so I kind of want to take down some of these abandoned buildings, and I think I need to build a workbench to do that. So where should I set that up? I need to get the ingredients first, I think. I don't have any wood on me. Also, I need to repair that. This is just, you're experiencing my ADHD in full effect here. I'll try not to be too distracted. Stay on the mission. Okay, so we need wood. And then we can build that workbench. And that's right here. So I've been curious when it comes to these ASMR playthroughs. Do you guys like it when there's like a little more silence from me? Or do you like it when I'm talking the entire time? Because I have gotten some comments that people get frustrated that I never stop talking, and I thought that was kind of the point. I thought it was supposed to be good. I thought it was supposed to be talking. I thought that's kind of like what people like, but some people get really mad that I'm just talking the whole time. I guess they want more of the game sounds. you guys think it would be nice to have more game sounds, just let me know. Although I have to say, I don't know if the tearing down of buildings is like the comfiest sound, so probably turn that down a bit. And then I'm gonna kind of clean up this area around here. There's some spare logs and stuff and patches to fill with some grass, make it look nice. Yeah. Okay, it's getting there. Gonna clear out this field a bit. More wood there, more wood there. I do like the sound of when you pick up the branches like that. It's like a thwack sound. Thwack, thwack. I am really proud of this base. I really am. So proud. Gosh, what a cozy game. Thank you so much to everyone that recommended I play this. It's truly a joy. I think I need to put in some trees. I'm gonna get some birch seeds. Is there, what's the other tree? I'm not like good with my trees. Okay, birch and then beech, is that what it's called? Surely not. Beech trees? I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna put the ivy seeds back. I could literally spend hours just organizing loot and stuff. It's like one of my favorite parts of the game. Not even playing the game, just organizing all the stuff that I collect in the game. Okay. I'm gonna plant my trees about right here. Put a couple birch trees right there. One right. About there. Okay. That should look good. We won't know until they grow though. Okay, and then for these, I'm going to sort of repair these like broken down pieces and then complete the buildings again, kind of like see or recreate what they used to look like, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I guess I can't repair those without the stone cutter. That's okay. Yeah, I think I make these look nice. We'll start like going clockwise with this one and then make our way around. And I don't know what I'll do with these buildings. Might make them into little houses for friends or something, or make them sort of have a utility for each one. I don't know. We'll see. But I do know that there are a few people in the Discord that play this game and might like to join it as a server or something. But I'm getting a little out of bounds for the workbench that I put over here, so I'm gonna move it closer. And I may end up breaking down that like bigger one right there. But okay, I'll just set it there. And keep going with the repairs. Okay, so let's think. What can I update you guys on? It's been 5 months. So I've moved. Unfortunately, I it's really tricky to find work, especially in the industry that I currently really want to work in. It's really tricky. But that's okay. I just decided I'm gonna keep doing my own thing, and that's okay. I don't have to wait for somebody else to approve of me and what I can do. I'll just do it for myself. It'll be alright. So that's kind of what's been going on that front. All sort of settled in to my new place and have my new setup, and there have been quite a few changes to my sort of like social media presence. I was, I had a Twitter or X, and Instagram and TikTok and all these things, and I was just sort of realizing that those platforms weren't bringing me a ton of joy. So, I kind of started to fall back on those and ended up finding this platform called Blue Sky, and it has like this really incredible gaming community that I've really enjoyed being a part of. So you'll kind of see in my banners that I've downsized all of the social media platforms that I have been a part of to mostly just like Discord and Blue Sky. I don't know, I just kind of got to this point where I realized I'm tired of, just making content for the sake of making content on platforms that I'm just not having a good time on. And just being more my authentic self, and connecting with people through, platforms I do enjoy, or I am having a good time on, TikTok, wasn't a great time for me when I started making some short form content over there, as, some long-time members might know or have, witnessed. And Instagram, I'm not active with, the sort of photos and reels over there either, so I don't know. I want to be able to be one of those content creators that can just juggle all of these different platforms somehow, but I'm just, I guess more of a direct person. I don't want to feel like I'm putting on this sort of polished front, and I'm sure, when it comes to social media in general, we're all putting on our best face and showing our best self, but I don't know. I think that we're just sort of coming out of this era of grandiosity and perfection and polish, and I think the majority of people are tired of it. I think that people are craving a little bit more humanness, a little bit more humanity, a little bit more connection. I don't know. At the very least, I know that that's what I've been craving. I obviously can't speak for everybody. I'm kind of rambling. I'm cozied up on a Saturday evening. There is lots of snow. It's quite chilly, so I'm bundled up. I have a nice glass of wine, and just talking about social media and connection and humanity and where we're at with, the process of authenticity and vulnerability, as one does. Okay, oh gosh, what am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna put down the workbench in here. Just had to check if there was anything in that chest. Might have missed. But I think I've thoroughly looted it in here because I'm a bit of a loot goblin. Alright. So, what else is new? Let me think. Let's see. I'm also playing a lot of Outer Wilds. We did that quiz not too long ago, and I just wanted to see which game sounded nice to you, Outer Wilds or Valheim first. But I'm definitely going to do a bit of an Outer Wilds video next. Question is if people want to see I don't know. I can't really promise a full playthrough because the last time I did that didn't go over so well. I lost a lot of my Baldur's Gate footage, unfortunately, so I can't really finish that playthrough series that I was doing, and I'm really bummed about it, to be honest. So I'm a little bit timid to promise a full playthrough of Outer Wilds or something, but I'm not really sure what to do with that. I'd just sort of do the first hour or two of gameplay, a bit of reading, a bit of exploration, I don't know. And there are so many other games that are coming out this year that I'm super pumped for. Avowed is out, and that looks stunning. I would really enjoy doing some sort of character creation video. I haven't played the game. I don't even own the game, but it'd be cool to do an Avowed character creation video. There's also this sort of Sims-like game that's coming out at some point this year. Enjoy, I think that's the name of that Sims game. Sims type game, I should say. It's a life simulation game. And I want to say it's based out of South Korea. It looks really cool. I want to play that one. And Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is now out, and that looks super fun. Everyone seems to be having a really great time with that one too. So I'd love to play that. Gosh, 2025 is going to be such a great year for gaming, I feel. So, it's a little bit tough to keep up because I have all of these games in my backlog that I am super pumped and excited to play. And then all these new games coming out. But I definitely know that I want to finish my gameplay of Outer Wilds and then possibly do Avowed after that. Maybe Kingdom Come Deliverance, but who knows? I don't know if I can afford all of those games. They get really quite expensive after a while, you know. And I have quite a few games that I already own that I can enjoy and play for the channel. So we'll just play it by ear. It's kind of satisfying tidying up these buildings, seeing it go from the kind of decrepit, grayed out look to this vibrant, warm wood. It's good stuff. We love to see it. But the trick is, I don't really know, I don't know what this building looked like before. So, I'm gonna have to try to piece it together. And see if I can either figure it out or make inferences. I don't know. The roof is always the hardest part for me. I'm comes to base building. Especially in games like this where it is quite important that all parts of the build are supported, and it's a bit more realistic in that way, where if certain builds aren't feasible, like if they couldn't be actually supported by gravity, they won't be in this game. So you have to be a little bit careful, a little bit more thoughtful with the building. The snapping is a bit tricky to get accustomed to as well. Been having these issues with my controller where I don't know, the left trigger button is really hard to push all the way in. And so, and then sometimes the clicking in of the sticks kinda mess up from time to time, so I'm just out here doing my best. Okay, I just kind of did my best to infer what it would kind of look like here, but the back kind of looks a little wonky. I don't know. It's good enough. I don't even really have any sort of plan for the inside of this building, so it's okay if it's not super perfect. I'm just kind of using the revamping of this town to just have an excuse to hang out with you guys and do something, hang out, have fun. So, not super serious, you know. We just kind of doing whatever. So, I'm going to make this one nice and pretty again. And I don't know if you noticed, I kind of took out that bigger building that was over there and used that to build out the roof for the other big building. And I think in that building's place I'll kind of put a sort of gazebo or something a little more decorative to tie the town and village together. I think that would make it look nice and cohesive. I think all the time about how Animal Crossing was my gateway to games like this and decoration and town building. I wonder what all the other Animal Crossing players are doing nowadays. I got super into decorating my island and visiting other people's islands and doing the Nookazon trading and selling stuff. And I know that there haven't been a ton of Animal Crossing updates, so a lot of the other Animal Crossing creators moved on to different games. And I gravitated to more open world things like this. So I wonder what the other cozy gamers gravitated towards. And I know that there are still Animal Crossing content creators. They didn't just disappear, but I mean more so the original wave of them when the pandemic hit and everyone was playing Animal Crossing. But I don't know, there are so many cozy games out now. I think I've seen a lot of the OG Animal Crossing people now playing games like Palia. I think that's how you pronounce it. I haven't actually played that one, but it does look really nice. I think it might actually be Palia. I don't know. of my worst fears as a YouTuber, to pronounce something wrong. That was a bit of a nightmare with my gameplay of the Elden Ring DLC, because your girl mispronounced a lot of things. Particularly, I think jail. I pronounced that wrong. I think I said everything under the sun but the correct word for that. But I mean, like, why does it look like that? It's pronounced jail. I don't know. But yeah, I try to do my best to, if I'm ever unsure about anything, to research and Google it beforehand, but I went into some of those Elden Ring words with a confidence that I shouldn't have. Speaking of Elden Ring, though, I'm super excited for Night Rain. I'm not sure when exactly that's coming out, but I know some of my buddies have been playing the test of it and got like early copies, and I've been incredibly jealous and looking forward to playing that when it's out. Don't think that would make the comfiest video for the channel, but it'll be fun to play just for my own self. Maybe for streaming. I would like to get back into streaming. I really do enjoy streaming with you guys. The only concern that I've had is internet speed. I'm not quite sure if it's the same as it used to be. And I have this fear of things going wrong when I stream, and I should kind of get over that sense of perfectionism and be okay if things don't go 100% according to plan. It won't be the end of the world. But I'd love to get back into a good rhythm of uploading these cozy long-form videos weekly or twice a month, and streaming a bit more often as well. I usually stream on YouTube, but I may learn how to stream on Twitch as well. I have a lot of lovely friends that stream over there, and some of them have kindly offered to teach me their ways. I also want to start doing some more like creative stuff as well. I don't think this channel is like quite big enough for merch, but it would be fun to design a couple little things and put out a zine. I'm not sure if I've gotten into my zine or like small press printing hobby much on the channel, but I just love little DIY magazines and books and stuff. Lately, I've been working on a little booklet of cocktails and mocktails inspired by games. And it could be really cool to do like a quarterly zine of stuff inspired by the different games played on the channel. Or just different, games in general during that time. I do make it a point to play games that I can just enjoy for myself as well. I've been on a big RPG Maker Games kick lately. Or rather, I was on a big RPG Maker Games kick during the time that I've been away. So I played To the Moon, One Shot, and Omori. And I loved all of them. Very different games, but I really love creative indie games like that. And I'd really love to be able to make something like that someday. Oh, okay. Starting to cozy with me. It's been super nice to be back and make another video, and I'm curious to know if you liked this more sort of informal gameplay that's a bit less scripted. Let me know in the comments down below. But I think once this storm subsides, I'm gonna kind of get started on a centerpiece to tie the main base here to the village over there. I'm not gonna get started on like decorating the buildings this evening, but it'd be cool to make a little gazebo or something. Alright, so that storm ended up lasting quite a long while, so I went ahead and kind of got started on the base already. I'm not going to share this entire build because that could be another video in itself, really, but definitely let me know if that would be something you'd be interested in seeing in the future. But like I said, there's, a lot of games coming out, a lot of games I'd like to play, so I hope you'd also be excited for the other stuff as well. But here is what I created. I am super happy with the way it turned out. I got this little fire going in the center here, and then the ivy growing up the side. I really love the way the dark wood looks with it, and I think it ties in the village to the base nicely. And definitely need to get those buildings decorated a bit more and add a bit more oomph, but this is what I have. The ivy ended up not growing on the side of the house like I wanted it to, but that's alright. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you really like this content, we have a Comfy Cozy Discord as well as a Patreon, and I would love it if you joined. A special thank you to my top patrons, Daniel P, Mexican, Steeboo, and JT, as well as all the other incredible people that make this channel the best it can be. Sweet dreams, and I look forward to seeing you